While most people act without thinking twice about why they do things, some people have their own distinct viewpoint. These enigmatic and self-reliant men may not fit into the conventional hierarchy of male dominance, but that doesn't lessen their value or influence. Their lone wolf mentality and capacity for independent thought frequently cause people to question why they do particular things. Not everyone may comprehend Sigma males, which is precisely why many people undervalue them. Although they may seem enigmatic and difficult to comprehend, these 12 things make no sense to Sigma guys, the most thoughtless celebrities. They also think, live, and view the world differently than others. Fixation. The adage, "Great minds discuss ideas," often used. Average events are discussed by minds. People are discussed by little brains. People who don't follow the crowd are often perplexed by the culture of celebrity worship. For Sigma males, it seems pointless to obsess over the personal lives of musicians, movie stars, or influencers. While admiration for talent is one thing, an excessive fascination with personal matters that don't impact their daily lives is quite another. They simply don't understand why people are so preoccupied with every detail of celebrities' lives, including what they eat, wear, and who they date. Sigma men simply cannot relate to this type of blind idolization. While many people may spend hours scrolling through celebrity gossip, Sigmas would prefer to use that time for something more meaningful or productive because it doesn't make sense to them. They value independence and individuality, and the idea of mindlessly adopting someone else's life choices goes against that number two. The Sigma finds it all a bit much. He doesn't understand why people go to parties just to look cool or fit in. It's like a big show where everyone is trying to outdo each other, and he doesn't see the point. For most guys, attending parties is the place to be. It's where you show off your best clothes, flash a smile, and act like everything is just perfect. Others are occupied with sharing party favorites on social media. Sigma men are most likely engaging in activities they truly enjoy, such as watching documentaries or hanging out with close friends. They don't require approval from others and are content with who they are. Their priorities and interests are elsewhere, and they don't need to fit in or look for approval from parties or other social gatherings. This is for those who love glitter and glamour and want to blend in and impress others. It's not about being antisocial or lacking social skills, but rather about having a different viewpoint on what's really important rather than concentrating on popularity and looks. For Sigma guys, genuineness and deep ties are paramount. Naturally, people can still sometimes have a wonderful time at a party, but it doesn't motivate them or make them feel valuable. Third place. Complying with the Joneses. It's a strange notion that individuals always want to be as excellent as or better than their friends or neighbors. It's like a never-ending race to own the most expensive or stylish items just because other people do. It's this weird cycle of constantly wanting what other people have, even if you don't really need or even like it, and for what purpose? To show off or fit in. Does owning the same things as everyone else make you happy? For example, when someone gets a new shiny car, everyone wants one too. Your neighbor gets a big flashy TV, and now you feel like you need one too. Since Sigma males don't think, they find happiness in staying true to themselves and avoiding the nonsense of keeping up with the Joneses. They would rather spend their money on things that truly matter to them, rather than just what other people find trendy or cool. Number 4 is that many large numbers of Sigma males prioritize quantity over quality when it comes to their friendships. A person's social circle is a mark of honor and a testament to their social skills and dependability, but the notion that the quantity of friends is more important than the quality and depth of those relationships just doesn't resonate with everyone. It's like having a large library full of books you haven't read that are beautiful to look at, but have no actual value. Like a good novel, genuine friendship takes time to fully enjoy and comprehend. It is based on mutual respect, trust, and shared experiences. Having someone who truly gets you and supports you through thick and thin is more important than having a large number of acquaintances who hardly know you at all. For this reason, it seems foolish to make a lot of friends just for show, rather than fostering a small number of deep connections. This position is not antisocial. It's the understanding that friendships are valued for their quality rather than their quantity. It's about pursuing deeper bonds that uplift and enrich rather than ones that are merely for show. After all, it's the friendships that endure over time, not the number of people, that really matter. Number 5. Spending hours shopping for non-essentials. While some people find shopping to be a fun and relaxing activity, Sigma males often view it as time-consuming and tedious. They value efficiency and practicality, so the idea of spending hours perusing stores for items they don't really need is illogical to them. Instead, they prefer to have a specific goal in mind when they shop, and once it's accomplished, they move on or head straight to the checkout counter. They would much rather spend their time and money on experiences or valuable items. Sigma men see shopping as a duty that diverts them from more important things, but others may view it as a kind of fun. Naturally, this does not imply that they do not sometimes like pampering themselves, but they typically do so with a reason and pragmatism in mind. Meeting their own wants and aspirations comes before following the newest trends or making an impression on others. Easy and effective. 6th place. Some people find that excessive drama and needless conflict are exhausting and pointless, but for others who prefer a calm and rational approach to life, this type of behavior can be a little perplexing. Excessive reactions and the creation of problems where none exist seem irrational, especially when energy could be directed toward answers. Rather, this is how Sigmas see the concept of making a big deal out of nothing. They respect reason and would rather control their emotions and concentrate on the greater picture rather than getting bogged down in details. When an issue comes up, they address it head-on without letting it take up too much of their time. It's not that they don't care or have empathy, rather their perspective is different. They value efficiency and reason, and needless drama doesn't fit into that equation. Why make a big deal out of nothing when there are actual issues that need to be resolved? Number 7 is useless. It looks like office politics and power play are like a grown-up version of a playground fight, with everyone trying to be the boss's favorite and people whispering in corners, making deals, and playing mind games to get ahead. For Sigmas, this is all pointless entertainment. They're more interested in getting the job done and doing it well than in making friends or playing games. Others are busy trying to get along with those above them. But Sigmas are quietly working on their tasks because they know that real success comes from competence, not office politics. They're not afraid to say what they think and go against the grain, which can sometimes ruffle a few feathers, but they put honesty and integrity above pleasing others because they don't see the point in wasting time and energy trying to win the approval of people who don't really matter in the long run. They'd rather focus on their work and let the results speak for themselves. 8th, excessive attention-seeking. Sigma guys often find it perplexing when others act out to get attention. It seems completely absurd to do anything so ostentatious or theatrical only to be in the limelight. Sigma males prefer to let their actions speak louder than words because they believe that true worth is demonstrated through substance and integrity, unlike showmanship or theatricalism, while others may thrive in the spotlight and seek constant validation. This does not imply that they are shy or introverted. Rather, it simply means that they are comfortable in their own skin and do not need constant reassurance or attention from others to feel good about themselves. In a world where attention and validation are frequently viewed as necessities, Sigma men are at ease navigating life in the background and concentrating on inner fulfillment rather than external admiration. They don't need to be the center of attention to feel validated or important, and this mindset sets them apart from many others in society. Number 9, Sigma guys demonstrate that it is possible to develop contentment and confidence inside. Arguing about trivial matters. In the big picture, arguing over trivial matters frequently feels pointless and unproductive. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. You end up wasting time and energy without gaining anything meaningful for those who prefer the path. Getting involved in trivial disputes tends to drain more energy than it is worth, especially when it causes needless conflict and stress. Less traveled, arguing over little issues that won't matter in a week, month, or year isn't a show of weakness or apathy. It simply doesn't add up. This viewpoint focuses more on maintaining peace and picking conflicts carefully, rather than allowing little disagreements to disturb their mental tranquility. Sigma men prioritize harmony above conflict by concentrating on things that are really important. It's about prioritizing peace above correctness, comprehension over victory. Life is too short to be wasted on trivial arguments. A calm mind is a contented mind. Number 10. Worrying excessively about keeping a flawless appearance. Pursuing perfection may be intimidating, particularly if it means maintaining a spotless public image. For those who identify with the Sigma archetype, the obsession with appearing flawless and unbeatable to the outside world seems like an endless pursuit that adds needless stress and discontent. This idea seems futile because they recognize that everyone, including themselves, is beautifully flawed and are at ease accepting their flaws and vulnerabilities. Being genuine is more preferable than maintaining a flawless facade when one views them as strengths to be acknowledged rather than flaws to conceal. They opt to be authentic and concentrate more on their own development than on how other people see them, without feeling the need to maintain appearances for the sake of social norms. Without worrying about maintaining a flawless appearance, individuals may discover freedom in just being who they are. What distinguishes them is their acceptance of themselves and disdain for social norms. Nobody is flawless, and that's good. Number 11, excessive concern about one's social standing. It might seem like a never-ending hamster wheel to live your life in the relentless quest of high social status. It's a never-ending cycle of striving to outdo, impress, and outperform others, which often results in tension and discontent. But does holding a title or status really define a person's value completely else? This is a philosophy that makes perfect sense to those who are independent and free-spirited. Although the Sigma society may exalt hierarchy and prestige, instead of being bound by society's expectations, worldview personal fulfillment finds freedom in forging their own path and gauging success by their own standards, rather than by comparison to others. They place a higher value on personal growth, independence, and genuine connections than they do on trophies or titles. Comparison is the thief of joy, and Sigma men understand this all too well. What distinguishes them is their unwavering pursuit of self-fulfillment, rather than social validation. Rather than worrying about where they stand in the social hierarchy, they focus their energies on pursuits that truly matter to them. Number 12. Gossip and drama. The fascination with other people's private lives and the desire to spread rumors can create a toxic environment. So why would anyone willingly participate in this for those following the Sigma path? Drama and gossip frequently feel like walking into a storm. They are chaotic, disruptive, and ultimately leave everyone drenched in negativity. It's a game of whispers where truths get distorted and reputations are damaged. This entire idea is incomprehensible. They view gossip and drama as a huge waste of time and energy resources that could be used for meaningful experiences or personal development, rather than worrying about other people's lives. Instead, they choose to concentrate on their own journey and progress, believing that other people's actions or mishaps are none of their business unless they directly affect them, and even then, they would prefer to speak with the person directly about it, rather than spreading rumors.